Hello.
Greetings and welcome to step 3 of the Heart Path.
Yes. So we hope you're having some successes, some breakthroughs with what you've done on step 1 and 2 so far. And we really hope that you're ready to start going deep.
Right. So are you ready for this, right? We started to get real, in the first module of the Heart Path. And now, in step 2, you started mapping the landscape, and now we're going to create our starting point. So that map you keep hearing us talk about, we're really going to create that map and pinpoint exactly where we are and what you're starting with.
Exactly, because if you have a map, it's absolutely fucking useless to you if you don't know where you're starting.
Right. If you don't know where you're starting from, and a journey is absolutely useless if you don't know what supplies you have. You don't know what you're taking on the trip. Like, do you want to embark on a journey with a bag that someone else packed and you don't even know what's in there?
Good question.
And now you're out on a 3-day hike or a week-long hike, and all of a sudden you don't have the supplies you need?
So it's not just about that little finger on the map that says you are here.
Right.
That's a part of it.
Right.
But really important, have you got what you need?
Have you got what you need?
Let's examine that.
Yeah.
That's what we're here.
So you'll see in your PDF, I included a funny little photo, like I like to do, of a man in a business suit staring hopelessly at a map in the middle of a field. And we can all just tell he's out of place, he's lost, and he can't read his map. So
It happens.
we don't want to end up like that guy, right?
Don't be that guy.
That's the point of this step, is to really, really get honest with yourself about what's coming up. We've got some questions that we've asked you to fill out. And you can, print out the PDF and work through it in there as a workbook, or you can journal, whatever speaks to your heart. And again, we're going to hammer home the point of the self-honesty.
Here's the kicker, guys.
Lying to yourself is only going to make you start. So basically, let me explain it like this. Okay. You have your map, right?
Cha-ching.
And you say, I'm going to get from here. This is my starting point. And I want to go over here. But
that red dot. Oh, you guys
lying
can't see
to
that.
yourself is, instead of accurately pinpointing your starting point, you're going to maybe end up somewhere down here, or maybe end up somewhere over here, but you're going to be trying to follow this route. So have you ever had a GPS, try to take you on like a road that isn't there, or something like that, or it's not registering the road that you are on and it thinks you're over here? So it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
If you're not honest with yourself here, you're not hurting us.
Right.
You're only making the journey that much more difficult for yourself.
You are, however, hurting yourself.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing, guys. When you are doing this, we have experienced in the past that people will tend to answer based on what they think their partner wants to hear, what their parents want to hear. Your partner, your parents, your teachers, your friends, your sister, your cat, they're not involved in this process. This isn't for them. This is for you. It's for you.
It's for your reference. So be as honest as possible when answering these questions. One of the questions is about when you're with your family. What do you do? How do you act? What do you think? How do you feel? Brutally honest. If they drive you crazy, write it. If you're irritated when you're around them, write that. They're not going to read this. You're not going to go and share this with them. You're not going to be like, hey guys, I found out that you drive me up a freaking wall.
I found out you all suck and I hate you. That's not going to happen. Okay, but if you're
honest.
If you're not honest during this step, you are picking a different point on the map and saying, this is where I'm at, and I'm going to go to here, but you're down here, and it gets messy. So be honest, and that's the best thing you can do.
That's the best advice we can give you, because really what we want you to remember is that the questions we're asking you here are meant to poke at you. They're meant to make you dig, and they are poking into your thoughts and your feelings. Your thoughts and your feelings are not facts. Your thoughts and your feelings are based on your perception of life, and they are based on the filters that you have been living your life through. So we need to get an accurate assessment of how foggy that filter is, or what's fogging up that filter, so we know what type of cleaner to use on it, right? So these feelings and these thoughts can be changed. They're going to be shifted by the end of this. That's the point. So don't get all crazy, worrying about, oh my God, and beating yourself up because you have negative thoughts or negative feelings based on the questions we're asking you. Just be honest and use it as a chance to practice non-judgment. Just be open, be honest, and, you know, we don't care what comes out because you're not going to shock us. Whatever you choose to share with us that comes out in these questions is not going to surprise us. I can tell you now. Okay? Have fun with it.
Yes. Very important. As always, keep it light.
Yeah.
No matter what comes up.
Right.
No matter how heavy or dark the shit is, keep it light.
Right.
We're
and just be honest.
We're hairless monkeys flying an organic spaceship across the universe.
And if you're honest with yourself, you know, you guys are going to have some really big realizations in this step. Just remember no judgment and just allow it to be, and just take a step away if you need to. Practice your breathing. That's what it's there for. This is why we established the foundations we did in the Art of Being Human, month 1, so that you can use them during this time. And this is going to be a great time for when you start feeling heavy on yourself or judgmental on yourself. You step away, you breathe, and you find someone else to go help out. Find somewhere or someone to be of service to.
Exactly.
And just allow it to be.
And thank you for taking your power, guys.
Yes.
We honor you for this.
We honor you. Next step. See you soon. Bye, everyone.